Okay, we got 24 minutes and 14 seconds on this one. I just deleted couple of gameplay videos to make this one because mm, I think today I'm just gonna watch anime and learn a little bit of Japanese, maybe Chinese. Um, and yeah, not right today. Hopefully. Yesterday I wrote a lot, so yeah, today should be fine because writing is literally like pocket oxygen to me, and I think I've had a little bit of extra oxygen from yesterday, and yeah, also there's a other substitute to kind of oxygen to uh, as well. Like today, um, I talked to Masa, the psychiatrist or psychologist. I talked to Hassam. Uh, yeah, hopefully I will remember what that name means in 5 to 10 years. I also talked to my friend Ali and also Clancy. Uh, I received Eduardo's uh, email regarding um, regarding Cryside. I'm still kind of compounding couple of things in my mind. I have Julian to see if the Canada thing works, and maybe we build something together. He is smart, but unfortunately, he's not as sharp as I want him to be. And I'm quite curious about Joanna's introductions because she could be a nice kind of leverage point for hmm, for moving to Canada because she uh, it's like um a lot of pieces on the board that I'm kind of hmm, curious which one to follow because I'm still waiting for 3 intros that Joanna made. It's been 1 or 2 weeks, so I don't know. Like, do I push it or not? Maybe just a gentle reminder. Yeah, maybe. The Eduardo shit. The Eduardo thing, I'm gonna let it breathe a little bit. We've had a little bit of back and forth, so the connection is kind of stable. By the way, I really don't understand people who don't have friends or yeah, who don't have connections or network or I hate networking. I hate literally if the world has 8 billion two people, I hate 8 billion one, and the other one remaining is not even myself, is some random person that I'm just gonna leave out for statistical uh, uncertainty, and that's it. But I really don't understand how you cannot have friends. You just go out, you say hello, and first it's gonna be awkward because everyone is just the society is filled with a bunch of pussies who actually don't know uh, their own placement inside of it, and they don't value themselves at all. But if you get through that after 5 to 10 minutes, you can become friends with everyone. So, looking at the board now, I have Dan's interest to intro me to either ICC or people talk, but I think he's serious about sponsoring the framework for CrySide. So yeah, uh, he has to get confirm the meeting that's gonna happen this week. Maybe he goes, but makes no sense if he goes, because he literally reached out to me and said, hey, I wanna co-sponsor this. Imagine if he goes, but a possibility. The other the other one is Eduardo. Eduardo is fine so far. Clancy. Clancy said he wants to intro me, and I said, hey, intro me as soon as possible, because I'm not 56 years old like you. My perception of time differs from you, so chop chop, my Canadian friend. And so I'm gonna let it slide with Clancy. He's gonna know what to do, I guess, or not, I guess. But so, looking at the board, Clancy is kind of on a standby. Let's see what happens with Clancy. The other one, Joanna, I'm gonna send a follow-up, because it's kind of weird. How do you intro to 3 people and none of them actually write back? And actually, like, she introed me to 3 people. One of them booked a call already, so it's fine. The other 2 introed me to other, like, 2 or 3 people that I still haven't heard from them. So I'm gonna nudge them a little bit about that. And yeah, that's let's say the Joanna's part and the subsections. So it was Clancy, Joanna, and Eduardo off the table for now. And the psychiatrist, Masa. She is gonna do a couple of things as well about the about whatever we're doing. So she's off the table for now as well, and she's kind of busy with her, like, a postdoctorate or something. So she's on the other side of as well. Who else? Okay, we got Hassam. So with Hassam, I need to be quite careful, because he's high potential but high risk as well. So I'm gonna see where it goes with couple of things that he's gonna do. For now, I'm gonna chill. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. So, who else? Dan. Dan is just gonna be just an interesting thing. So for my future self, if this doesn't turn out to be some kind of random trajectory, I posted CrySide 3 times on my LinkedIn. The third post that my actual friends were kind of against, because of the language, because of whatever. Got 1 comment, no likes, nothing. Just 1 comment. Send this to my email. Fuck. Send this to my email, and there was the email. And I went to the profile. Okay, this guy has done UN stuff, has worked with ICC, and he can actually co-sponsor this. I sent the email and I say, hey, I'm curious about your thoughts on this, and he immediately replies, yeah, I'm gonna co-sponsor this. And I say, okay, awesome. I'm curious about your thoughts on it, and if you have any feedback on whatever for the final draft, and let's have a call to have this understanding of how we can proceed. And he says, yes, this time is okay. I say, okay. And apparently the call is set up, but we're gonna know. The weird note about this guy is that he didn't accept the Calendly link that I sent him. Even like director generals are not picky about Calendly links, but I guess the ICC guys are different. All of these bullshit kind of bureaucracy, but it is how it is. And I'm gonna see what happens with this guy. Okay, the next one, Julian. I'm gonna call these videos maybe chessboard recap, like a week one, whatever, or whatever, because I'm having a lot of pieces on the board, and some of them could be useful, some of them are useful, and some of them I could literally remove from the board and could turn out to be billionaires tomorrow. So I need to like think about it out loud. And there's a nice time capsule exercise for 5 years later as well. So Julian, we've had our weekly talks about a couple of things. He's smart, but not as sharp and generational as the others on the list, but he's 20 something years old, so he's not gonna be competing with 50, 60 years old people. He's good with the op shot, it's kind of nice, but yeah, let's see what happens. So, anyone else? I have like a couple of prospect and client calls this week. Maybe something interesting happens from them, but as weird as my life is, that I literally post something random, and the exact guy who can sponsor this, I literally told this to Eduardo, doesn't even like the kind of a post. He just says, hey, send this to me, I'm gonna sponsor this, out of nowhere. Not even connection. If this wasn't my life, I would be very surprised, and I am surprised, but my life is weird and more weird than this as well. So, yeah. For the recap of like not this week, this month, or this stretch of time, I think I'm just gonna roll with every single day pushing a lever forward. Like for today, I was going to do 3 things. One of them was to practice Dutch, but fuck that. I'm gonna watch anime and practice Japanese instead. And I'm gonna definitely do a reminder to Joanna and 2 of the connections she made. And also, I'm running out of battery. But also, I'm gonna. Oh, I have Matthew as well. I need to throw a reminder to Matthew as well, because I think he's kind of butthurt. We had two calls scheduled, and I knew he was kind of iffy about the both calls, but he canceled both of them the last day, and I said, hey, because I was not gonna be played by someone else, I said, hey, let's stay on schedule next time. And I think his butt hurt, so he didn't even book the next call. But it's not a very upshot kind of mm, piece on the board either, because and I understand I'm treating people like pieces, but funny enough, this is how power works, and I love these people to death, but I'm still gonna treat them as strategic pieces. Right. So yeah, for today, I'm just gonna throw a couple of reminders to Joanna and her connections. Maybe Matthew and Eduardo is fine. Clancy is fine. Maybe I nudge him. Hey, Clancy, you were doing this very interesting intro. Let's just see it. Because the good thing is, I've literally told Clancy 3 times to fuck off. He hasn't. I've told fuck you and fuck your family 3 times, and still he hasn't. So the comfort levels are high with this guy, and we're gonna see how it turns out. So anyone else I'm missing? Because yeah, I need to keep track of all of the shit, because this is how how you get shit done. If it was up to me, and I was like fucking Schopenhauer with no money worries till the rest of my life, I would just do my thing and say fuck everyone else. But yeah, that's not happening so far. So I need to play these pieces carefully and solve the logistics of life, basically money, and then tell fuck you to their faces one by one. But for now, okay, the Joanna thing, maybe Matthew. That guy is like, yeah, that guy is kind of what in Farsi it said like nachasp. That guy is very nachasp, but could be something. He works for Canada's uh, policy policy making kind of research group or something. Maybe in 20 years he becomes some big shot. I'm not gonna lose that chance, but I don't think this guy is gonna be anything. But Joanna is very interesting. I need to keep her warm, and Eduardo is warm already. He's fine. He's good. If I'm not fucking jinxing myself, and Clancy, this guy needs to actually get the fucking moving, because yeah, chop chop Clancy. If you're watching this fucking video, chop chop. And yeah, Masa is okay. It would be great if I could, um, yeah, if I could deepen the relationship with her. With uh, yeah, because having 300k exposure on social medias is quite nice. I think like all of my 5 or 6 channels combined, I have like 20k subscribers. So yeah, 300k is not a slouch. and yeah, maybe that becomes something as well. Mm, I'm quite interested about like um, interested in the Dan piece that wasn't even on the board like 2 days ago. But yeah, I'm quite interested. First off, if this motherfucker even is gonna show up to the call he himself set up, people are like that. And then if he actually has the power and political push to push the sponsorship with this shit. And what is even his angle? Because like you see a very sophisticated framework by a 26 years old online, and you say, hey, this guy just invented a new international crime, and I'm gonna add it to the ICC, and I'm gonna sponsor it. It just I know understand, and this is like sophisticated. This is very great, and if you see it, you understand the kind of necessity for such things. But this guy literally doesn't fucking know me. Like I sent it to Clancy. He said I wish I had written it. Of course, Eduardo mentioned a couple of law firms that could implement this. Joanna hasn't actually reacted to it, which is another kind of interesting choice to follow up. But yeah, quite curious how this video is gonna age in 5 to 10 years, because as I said in my last video, every single day that I am not in a place that I think and every single person around me is saying that I belong to, I'm gonna just be more bitter. And I would be horrified of hurting a fly today. But maybe in 5 to 10 years, I say, hey, billions of people dead. Wow. Such a shame 10 years ago someone didn't give me 5K a month for my brain. Yeah, imagine. Because knowing myself, I'm not gonna turn into that, but if turning into that is gonna give me the power to achieve the things I want, I wouldn't actually mind it, even if I was given in this mental state that I am, in this compounding pressure that I see internally and externally. If I was given a gun and kill a baby, whatever the fuck, I would just say, what you're gonna give me and what are the consequences? No fucking morality, because as I said, why the world is filled with people being less, having more, and I need to accept that. Everyone says I need to accept this is how the world turns. I don't. And if I'm the one turning the world to spin the other way around, I'm just gonna fucking do it. Because I'm starting to not give a fuck about anyone around me, because when they are happy, I don't give a fuck. When I am happy, they don't give a fuck. When they are sad, why would